Alright, so in this video I'll show the upper cabin part here where it slopes down into the body. First I want to explain a little bit more about the pattern I was doing in the nose cone portion. As you can see on the top part here, it kind of gives it that slant down to the nose, and on the bottom shows more of the curvature leading to the nose. And that's what my pattern is designed to look like. As you look at it straight on, oops, let me line it better. So you look on the sides here, you can see the pattern kind of gives it a narrowing straight to the nose, and from the top leading to the nose. So if you look at a real plain straight on, you see the pattern, or not so much as the pattern, but the hull kind of reaching a focal point right at the nose. And so that's what my pattern is designed to look like, and gives it that look. So that's the reason I do it in that fashion. Certainly not the only way, but I like it. It's what I came up with. So let's start on the cabin part here. This part here, again, it's hard for me to explain it without actually, seeing the whole thing. I'll try to explain it the best I can. It's a little complicated. Again, it's about pattern making and creating that illusion of the slope. But yeah, so here, this is a 78 block, starting from the front of the aircraft. This is a 78 block. So this top layer ends here, so we'll start with this layer coming out. We're bringing out 4 blocks, so that's 4. And so we go to the next layer here. Let's meet here, we're bringing out 4 blocks. I think that was 5. So this is 4. And from here, it'll be a little difference. This block ended here, we took the next layer out and brought it out, and again the next layer out, we brought it out to here. From this point on, this edge right here will stay the same. This layer won't come all the way out. It will end right here, as I'll show you here. Bring this one out. And we'll bring a couple of these layers out first. So I'll bring these layers out in a little bit. But so this layer here, we'll start from here. So you go 1 down, bring it out 4, and bring it to an end. So this layer again, keeping this same line for the top part, and then we'll bring this second layer down from here. So kind of in a diagonal look, and then bring this out. This part here again is about eliminating the double layer, as we created the upper deck part. So we kind of now trying to eliminate this double layer, each successive layer getting rid of one of them as we go backwards. So we bring these layers out. So you want to eliminate that double layer while also giving that slope down. And so this pattern kind of creates that slope. And once again, it's my own design. You don't have to copy it this same way. It's been done several ways. I've seen other people do it, so certainly not the only way. But I like doing it this way. So we bring these ones out, and again you start one lower. Bring out 4 blocks, and again keeping that diagonal. And I'll show you a little bit more what I mean by diagonal. We'll keep this here. Take this out. So this is what I mean by diagonal. So from the top edge here, you want to keep the diagonal look for the slant here. Instead of, these parts here will end. It'll create this 1 and then 2 block, then 3 block here. As we come down and eliminate each layer, create a pattern of it sloping down this way, but also sloping and slanting from the sides as we get rid of each layer. And you'll see here, so let me stop that. So you can see here, so that's 1, that was 2, this one will be 3 if you see as I do this part. So this is 4. So again, we want to keep that diagonal part, so we bring this from underneath. So the 4 out, and again 1 under, 4 out, And bring this one, keep in line with that diagonal look. And bring this one. So you see it's 3 here now. So this one, these 4 will be the edge for the next layer. So we bring the rest of them out here. And we go back and do the next layer. So again, one underneath, maybe 4 blocks, and out, and again go one out, or one underneath, keeping the diagonal look. Oops, one too much. 4, and use this one, this one. Out. So you can see each time a layer goes down, it creates one more block. So you go 1, 2, 3, and this will be create 4, and the next one will be 5 for the last layer, while giving it that slope down this way from the top. It also gives it the slant on the side. So we go for the last layer here. 4. And again, you go underneath. So basically, this is just eliminating each of the double layers, you know, row by row. Certainly don't want to do it all at once. So that's why I create this design in this pattern. And this is the body. So this is the rest of the body. Now as you go back towards the tail, and bring it out a little bit more. So the rest of this part here is just filling it in, and you can see on the sides here I didn't do the left side of the plane yet. Basically when I build I usually do one side and then copy it on the other side. It's just doing the same thing, you know, in reverse. So that's all it is. And so let me go out a little. So you come here, so you can kind of see the slope here as you go down from the top, but also not only from the top. As you can see, the line here going from the sides, so it kind of gives it that slope all the way around the top body of the plane as it slopes back into the body. So that's the reason why I do the pattern in that fashion. Like I said, you can, no, it's not the only way. You can certainly do your own. And so basically that's what the whole thing looks like. So that's basically it for this video. In the next video I'll show, I'll make the outline for the rest of the whole body as you go down from the top to the tail and then back down to the underside. But yeah, so I'll see you guys all in the next video.